So I feel like I haven't talked to the camera in so long because I've been sick. I'm not 100% better, but I've been trying to function. I got like this lingering illness. I think it's going around. Anyways, so today I need to get some sun because I've been inside and on the couch and trying to be productive, but not really feeling it. It's been like a week of feeling blah, so I'm not at full capacity. Something has been eating the tops of my plants, and I'm not sure exactly what. You can hear the neighbors' music. It's very Colombian, in case you're wondering. People play loud music at all times. Something has been eating my plants, and I've had some struggles. I think it's been so rainy that everything is like overgrown. I want to first of all show you what's happening with my plants. Maybe someone has a suggestion. And then what we've been using the GUADUA, or it's like the Colombian version of bamboo, for on our farm, and what I'm going to be doing today. So since things are not doing so well growing down here, things are not growing. I mean, yeah, look, it's green. Things are growing, but things I'm planting are not growing. I'll show you what's happening with my plants. So before that, my guy made these little fences out of the GUADUA. These are perfect for the dog. We're just using a little string here. But this is made from the GUADUA that fell, and we cut a little gate for the doggy protection because, you know, he runs away. Here I have a bunch of flowers about to bloom. I kind of overplanted thinking they wouldn't all grow. But then look, maybe someone has a suggestion. Look, something completely destroyed this bean with holes in it, and it's eating this one. I think they're like horn-rimmed, those horn bugs. So I did spray it with, if you watched my channel, I was making this like that magical, well, apparently not so magical. I was making the spray with garlic and hot peppers, and it didn't work apparently. I'm gonna try another spray with soapy water and olive oil I saw online, so that might help. But look, even this one is like, I don't know what's happening. So I've been trying to companion plant. This is lavender, and thought it would help, and that's basil with all these smelly herbs, and it's right next to all these flowers that I have about to bloom for pollination, because I was reading online that maybe things aren't getting pollinated. Well, that's happening down there for sure. So I've been planting all kinds of like flowers and strong smelling herbs, and things are still just, I don't know, I think it's the rain. There's so much rain, it's so wet here. It rains every night. So, and look at this. Something even ate, you can't see, the top of my cucumber plant. I thought I was doing so good and letting it climb. Anyways, this is another bamboo GUADUA fence that we built to protect against the road. So that's in progress. I'll show you the outside. So, because we have this fence part, so we just kind of put it up against it. It looks great. And then this is my Mexican or Cuban oregano. I mentioned it in the last video. It's just like a succulent, so it'll eventually take root and come back to life. It didn't die, but it doesn't look super great yet. but it'll regrow. The rest of this is wood. This is for burning wood we've been collecting. Puppy. He has destroyed my lemongrass, so I've been trying to move it around too. That's lemongrass. Right, buddy? Enjoying the sun, finally. But I have Mexican or Cuban oregano, I should call it, growing all over the place. It loves this little hill here. It grows in these little just like tiny little spots. I'm probably gonna move some more over here because I love having it, and it has a lot of good qualities that I mentioned before. I'll do a whole separate video on just Cuban oregano and how healthy it is for you. It has like 800 names also. But this is doing great. This part is, look at all this. This is acetaminophen. You can use it in teas. I'll do separate videos on herbal properties because I love herbs. I'm slightly obsessed with herbs. This is all herbs. That's, oh my goodness. This is like a pom-pom. This is my regular oregano. So everything grows great on this hill. I think I'm gonna move a bunch of stuff. I've kind of been planting here on this little hill because it's great. I think I need to stop directly planting. Oh, I have this tripod. It's not so great. I think I need to stop planting directly into the soil because something's eating them. Even if I don't plant directly into the soil, I think I need things to get bigger, and then something's still eating them. So I don't know. Oh, I have this thing stuck. I don't know. I planted a bunch of peppers, and look, something's even taking the tops off of them. And I sprayed all of them with my special spray mix. This one's doing good. So maybe it's just the location. I also have it planted with mint, basil, calendula, lemongrass, anise. So I think it likes being surrounded by smelly things, but oh, look at even that little bean is destroyed, which is weird because I have a ton of beans planted here before and they did great. This is my gorgeous maracuya. Not maracuya, maracuya. That's different. I'll show you. I just picked one. So this is great. Look at this, beautiful. Oh my god, I have no idea what they're listening to. So bizarre. The dog destroyed here. This is when we were gone for the weekend. He decided to lay, and this is my lemongrass. And yeah, like, he's kind of destroyed it, so I've been moving it all over. It just regrows. It takes time, but it'll regrow. This beautiful lulo. And then I moved some lemongrass here. This is doing great in this little area. But also, these are all flowers here. So I kind of want to move some. This is okay here, I think. These are pepper plants. Look, beans, they're kind of not doing great. And these are some more. I moved peppers here. So it's so weird how certain things do great. Like, obviously the things that are native to this climate, like my lulo, my bananas, my plantains, my coffee, my yucca is amazing. And then things that I plant that I think are gonna do good are getting eaten or die. It's so frustrating. Or not growing. But anyway, so today I'm going to, but things do great when I plant them in pots and put them on my balcony. So today I'm going to show you how I'm using bamboo GUADUA on the farm. Like I showed you the doors, what we're doing, the fence that we're doing. Also, I'm going to plant in the top, so I can just put holes in the bottom instead of having to buy plastic trays. I'm going to plant into the GUADUA, and that is actually doing really well. I have some beans there that are growing well. It's just as soon as I put them in the ground here, so maybe I just won't put them into the ground till they're a lot bigger. Let's see. I don't know. I try to keep this area over here pretty covered because there's some bees still there. My angelitas are there. And I want them to pollinate everything. They love this rosemary bush here. Getting some sun, girl? Yeah, we're all enjoying the sunny day, huh? And that is why we are putting in this fence. We're putting it all over here, but I don't want to put it here until the rest of my maracuya are ripe. Oh, let me show you what this maracuya is. You probably had, actually, I never had a maracuya until I grew them, but I've had maracuya, but this is a completely different, it's like a mix. Okay, so this is the maracuya that we have growing here on the farm. It's like the only fruit that's producing besides bananas, and I don't have very many bananas right now. Anyways, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. They're delicious. I love this fruit. So you just take a knife, cut it in half. I know some of you are probably having a heart attack at how I'm cutting this, but I'm doing it so you can see because I'm not really good at setting my camera up any other way. You can make it into like a juice, but this is like a sweet tangy, so I just eat it like so. It's so good. Oop. Like, it's almost like a maracuya, which is really sour, mixed with the granadilla, which is really sweet. This is like the perfect sister fruit of it. So I love it, and I eat it like so. But then I compost this. So what I'm gonna do, I always take like a spoonful like so, and then I plant them. So I will save that little, so I will take a little spoonful and just put it here and save it, and then I will plant it in another area because I have another one growing as well. But yes, these are super delicious. So good. So yeah, I'll compost it, and then I'm going to plant these little seeds somewhere. I'll show you, we have another one growing also. Buddy. This is the, oh my god, these got so big. In the second spot, we put a little GUADUA here. But this is all the maracuya. This is all the maracuya growing. You can see it like spreads out. It's like a big viney plant. And it'll grow up, and yeah. So yeah, I want this one, so I will just plant these. I know this is probably like, you're not supposed to do this, but I do everything you're not supposed to do, I think. I'm just gonna bury this here. At least I'll feed the worms. The worms or somebody will eat it. They'll love it. So these are the, hi buddy. Hi buddy. My forever helper. Yeah, you gonna help me? You gonna help? Yeah. Don't worry about him being too hot. He's a husky. He has that double layer, so he stays plenty cool. Yeah, don't you? So is what I'm going to do today. Instead of, like I said, instead of buying, another way that I'm using the GUADUA here on the property is instead of buying, I do buy a lot of containers to plant in, well, to transplant in, the bigger ones, but these I'm going to use for seed starts. So is what I'm going to do is I have all of these. I have a ton, 1, 2, and then I use the plastic bottles also. I use everything. And I ate a coconut, so I saved the bottom. And I'll plant in this. I try to plant in everything, and now that I'm realizing that I don't want to put seeds in the ground because the only ones that grow are flowers, which is fine. I plant a lot of flowers, but everything else kind of gets root rot because it's so wet. Yeah. So I just put a little hole here, and then I'm going to put holes in the bottom of these, and then I'm going to gather some compost from down the hill, and I'll plant. I have a little I bought a little seed starter in town also. Okay, I just wanted to switch the drills because this has a bigger bit on it. Because I'm lazy to change it. Are you gonna stay there? I know you're not gonna like the noise. So down here in my compost area, I had some squash growing. Well, I have some squash growing out of it, and they're all like, I don't know, I don't think they're getting pollinated down here, or it's too wet. I had Googled and it said either the flowers are falling off, or like the little squash is falling off because of lack of pollination or too much water. So anyways, I have this, it's huge, covers this whole area here all the way down there, and I was so excited because I had one and I was like, oh my god, it's getting big, it's gonna be a little big squashy, and then it completely was mushy. So I picked it and tossed it in the compost. So I might, is what I'm thinking is just to pull the whole thing up, because none of them are, like, they're all falling off. I can show you, their flowers are all falling. But it's not that just the flowers are falling, but when it gets a little squash, that's falling too. So I don't know. I think it's too wet down here for it, because it's at the bottom of the hill. You can see it's in this like valley, and all the water from the rains come down here, and yeah, so I think I need to plant it up higher and just go back to this for compost, because, and I think is what I can do. Look at all these ones that are growing. I might take, not today, I need to take, see, there's like a little tiny one, but it'll probably, I don't think I can move it now that it's flowered, but maybe, they're all here, but they're all falling off. I don't know. I might just pull them all up in like a week. I'll see if this falls off. If this one falls off, then I'll just probably, yeah, take them all off. I'll show you. Oh, I don't have my boots on, but I'll show you what's happening. I'll go down here. Good. Oh, funky. Oh, what is that? Oh. Same here, but I actually have some tomatoes growing right here. This might be a good spot for tomatoes because it's not too... I planted them a long time ago, and now they're finally flowering. Who knows? And these I don't know how they are here. But these are also doing the same thing. So there's some tomatoes. Squash. Yucca is doing amazing. This stuff grows like a weed though. Over there, I'm gonna turn this into a, well, it's kind of already a tree forest, food forest, but I added an avocado tree over there and a papaya tree over here. Since it's the only thing that grows well is trees. Okay, so here, look. It looks like it's growing, so I'll keep an eye on it. This one too, but this one, we'll see. So I have two. But this is what happens. They grow little tiny bits and then they fall. Oh, there's another one down there. Or maybe this is a sunny enough spot. Oh, I stepped in. Or maybe this spot will be okay because it's sunnier. I don't know. I'm going to give them a little bit of time to see. Ah. I have some corn growing finally. Most of the stuff that's growing down here I planted so long ago, and then none of it came up. And then all of a sudden it decided to grow, and then it rained at the same time, so everything is just like so overgrown with weeds. Lulu. But yeah, so far the things that grow great down here is my Lulu, my these citrus. I did a video of I sprayed them and the aphids came back, so I think I need to do another one. So yesterday I was down here with my hands just killing them. I mean, the tree is beautiful. Yesterday, I think is what I'm gonna do is put a bunch. Oh my God, I'm getting eaten alive today. The sun's out. All the bugs are out. I think is what I'm gonna do is put a bunch of wood ash around them. I kind of been doing that, and I think that helps because I just made the fire yesterday. So yeah, yeah, I'm down here because I want to collect some compost because I'm gonna plant some seeds.